G2 have one of the hottest lineups right now in Counter-Strikes, but that lineup also cost them a lot of wins when it came to playing against more tactical players. And this is the first point that we're gonna discuss. Not having a proper tactical team compared to a team like Navi, for example. Even though they won against them after 10 tries, they rather rely on star players making great plays. For example, when Nico almost got that 1v5 against Vitality, you saw it in Apex's face when he clutched that he was visibly relieved. Basically, when you're looking at gameplays from them, you realize that they are executing pretty simple strats that rely on all going together onto one side, smoking it off as good as possible with lineups, and then just going on and brute forcing their way onto the side and then holding onto it. Those executions are easily readable by people such as Kerrigan, LXCB, or Apex, and that is why they have been struggling sometimes, not being able to make deep runs. Another point would be Snack's performance and him basically not being better than Hooksy when we just look at the stats, and that has an impact on the team. And his calling, even though I think he's fits well in the chemistry of the team, especially when we're looking at Taz and Snacks' history together. However, when we look at his calls, they are pretty simple. Then another point would be Marbs and his stage performances. He as a player is great. He is able to get those crazy openings, and there's a reason why he was recruited into the team that he destroyed in ESL Pro League 19. There's a reason for that. However, he doesn't have a lot of stage experience, and you saw that when G2 got on stage, that his performance compared to when he was in a LAN environment where there were limited people, that he performed way better when he was on stage. Obviously, that is going to be fixed through experience. However, that is a downside right now for him that he will need to work on, but will take time. Now let us look at G2's bracket. I would say that G2 has a pretty easy. Vitality is in the complete other side, and the earliest they could meet up is in the upper final, meaning G2 is gonna face Heroic and either Eternal Fire and Astralis, and we've seen from Astralis how they've been playing their new team. It's hard for them to adapt, which could also be a wildcard for them. Eternal Fire is coming from a great performance from ESL Pro League, so they could be a proper contender for them. However, G2 should make it at least into the stage. I can see them coming in semi-finals. However, I am not quite sure if they could get the trophy again. It all depends on their star players. Those were my takes on G2. Next team would be Vitality.